Hi guys, welcome back to Nebula Fox Toy Reviews, and my god, this video has been over a year in the making. Today we are going to be looking at the Hammond Collection T-Rex. My god, this figure took way too long to actually get here. I pre-ordered this figure off Toyopolis, which is a UK site, back in April 2022. Right, so over a year ago. I've only recently received this. I think I got it back as of uploading this video, maybe a month ago. So I got it in August 2023. So yep, that took way too long to get here. But now it's here and we can properly look at it. So we're going to take a quick look at the box first, because the box is actually really cool. So here is the front of the box. It is quite far away from me, so I can't reach, so I'm going to point with the scissors. So we have this window here, which is where you can see the figure. The dinosaur's head would be poking through here. We've got the Hammond Collection logo down here, which is John Hammond in the tip of his amber cane, with T-Rex written down here. And we have the embossed T-Rex skeleton over here. There is a little bit of damage to my box, but I'm not bothered because once I finish this review, this box is going in the recycling. On the top of the box, we have the embossed T-Rexes again, and we have some more detailing to make this look like a shipping crate for the T-Rex. On this side of the box, we have a nicely rendered shot of the figure with Hammond Collection up here and the Jurassic Park logo down here, so you know which film it's from. On the other side, we just have the Hammond Collection logo. And on the back of the box, we have another really nice image of the figure. This is also embossed, so it's nice and shiny. We have T-Rex in all the different languages. We have the Jurassic Park logo. We have the Hammond Collection logo. We have a little picture of the dinosaur as seen in Jurassic Park at the end. And that is about it. The rest of it is just warnings, so don't eat it. Contains one dinosaur. Mattel empowering the next generation through play. And on the underside is just even more warnings. And it says assembly required, which I have already done. You just need to put the tail on. So anyway, get rid of the box. And bring the figure in. This figure is beautiful. I love it. Was it worth the year, almost like almost a year and a half wait? No. But it is an awesome figure. If you can get this for a decent price, get it. So if we take a quick look at the head here, as you can see, the detail on this thing is dang near perfect. I don't know if you can see the eyes, but it does have the glass eyes, a bit like the Imaginext Jurassic World dinosaurs. So the eye does follow you, which I think is really cool. If you can get one that works. I know there are some copies of this figure where the glass eye gimmick doesn't work the best, but I think it works alright on this one. There are still some times, like there, where the pupil does disappear. But other than that, I think it works alright with my copy of the figure. So we have all this really nice scaling detail. And if I open the mouth, you can see on the inside of the mouth, if I just tip this to the side, we have these bits which are made of like a soft rubbery plastic, which looks really nice. The tongue is also made of a soft rubbery plastic and can be moved. The inside of the mouth, both the upper and lower jaws, have been painted. They are coloured. I do believe they are just sculpted in this pink plastic, but that still means we've got some nice colouring on the inside of the mouth. The teeth have done really nicely. They could have made them look sharper, but I ultimately am happy with the teeth. So we've got this really nice brown colouring going all the way throughout the figure, with some darker brown, almost black stripes going over the top of the figure, all the way down to the tip of the tail. Mattel going all out on the Hammond collection, with actually giving us actual painted tails. To be fair, this much paint detail on the main body would look extremely awkward if the tail was unpainted. We also have painted claws on the hands and the feet. There seems to be a bit of a paint splotch on that toe claw, but oh well. The dew claws have also been painted. Because I know on a lot of their mainline figures on Mattel, even if they do paint the toe claws, they will leave the dew claws unpainted. So it's nice that we've actually got dew claws painted. Underneath the figure, if I just spread the legs a bit, we have this nice creamy colour going along the underside of the belly, and also some like larger scaling details as well. This last section of the tail, so from this break onwards, actually no, from this break onwards, is the rubbery tail that we usually get with the Hammond collections. So it's the like the bendy wire tail. I am not bending it, because the more you bend it, the weaker it gets. So I am not bending it. But other than that, this figure is amazing. For articulation, I'm going to start at the back end actually. The rubbery section of the tail is on a ball joint, and then it connects to the body via a ball joint as well. So you can get it to wag the tail and also point the tail up and down a little bit. Can't really rotate it because the joint's a bit stiff, but oh well. The legs, as you saw, they can go in and out quite nicely. They do also go forward and back. Sounds like you're breaking it, but that click, I assure you, is good. So they can go forward and back. This soft, well, it wasn't really a soft clunk, it was a clicky clunk. This is like the midsection where everything is perfectly balanced and it will stand up sort of thing. We have double jointed knees, so you can get some nice range of movement in the knees. The man doesn't really want to work, so I'm not going to force it. We have the ankle here, which can go forward and back and also swivel around. And we have the foot, which can go forward and back and swivel around. So that articulation is on both legs. The midsection of the torso is also on a nice big ball joint. I have seen reports of this joint loosening, like getting weaker over time. But as of right now, mine works alright and can hold a pose. The arms can go back and forth. They also have an elbow and a wrist that can go up and down and swivel around. Now, if you look at the joint on the arm, it does look like the arms are meant to be able to go in and out as well, like the legs. But the joint really does not want to work. And I think I've seen quite a few people where that joint really doesn't want to do anything. So I kind of just leave the arms in like that sort of neutral pose. It does look kind of odd because the arms are slightly out to the side, but it don't matter. For the neck, we have where the neck attaches to the body on a ball joint. And we have where the head attaches to the neck, also on a ball joint. This section of the neck is a soft rubber material as well, so it makes it a bit more flexible. So you can get some nice poses of it, like looking around corners and stuff like that, if you use all of the joints with the torso joint. You can also get it looking up quite nicely as well, if you use all the joints. The mouth can open and close, but it's on 2 ratchets. So it's not like the smaller figures where you can have the mouth posed wherever you want. You can either have it closed, open on the first bit, or open all the way on a nice big row. That's my only gripe with this figure. I mean, everyone has the gripe of the big feet, but the big feet don't bother me. The mouth articulation is the only gripe I have with this figure. The fact that you can only have the mouth at 3 different stages of being open. It would have been nice if you could just have the mouth where you can just pose it wherever you want. But no, a nice big row is pretty cool. I haven't tried it yet. If it works, it will be in the thumbnail. But I haven't actually tried balancing this figure on one leg yet. All of the other Hammond collections have been able to balance on one leg. I mean, apart from the 4-legged ones, obviously. But all of the 2-legged dinosaurs have been able to balance on one leg. I'm going to give it a go for the thumbnail. So, if in the thumbnail this figure is stood on one leg, then it worked. If not, then it'll just be stood on both legs like this, and, you know, because I couldn't get it to balance. But anyway, that is all I have to say about that, really. It is an amazing figure, and it is also pretty damn big. It's not the biggest T-Rex that Mattel have made. The biggest T-Rex obviously goes to the Super Colossals, but it is still pretty big. If I bring one of the Chibi Masters in, because I'm recording all of these videos one after the other, so if I bring one of those in, there is Little Rengoku compared to the Hammond Collection T-Rex. So, they're fairly big. As far as I'm aware, don't quote me on this, but as far as I'm aware, I do believe the Hammond Collection figures are all meant to scale with each other. Like, they're in their own scale range. Same with the Amber Collection, when they made those, they were all in their own scale. So the Hammond Collection are also in their own scale. The only reason I'm saying that is because from reviews I've seen of the Hammond Collection Brachiosaurus, it is ever so slightly shorter than the mainline Brachiosaurus. But by doing that, it scales with their T-Rex and stuff like that. The only figure I think in the Hammond Collection that isn't in scale is the Triceratops. Triceratops should be quite big even compared to the T-Rex. Not bigger than the T-Rex, but it should be quite big. Not one where the T-Rex could pick it up and shake it like a rag doll. But anyway, enough of that. That is going to wrap up my review of the Hammond Collection T-Rex. Thank you very much for watching this, guys, and I shall see you all in the next video, whatever that'll be. Bye!